What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my daily vlog. For the last 30 days, I have been vlogging every single day of my life. It has been crazy with a bunch of ups and a bunch of downs and a bunch of in-betweens. I've had great times, I've had crappy times, and the question now is, do I flush this daily vlog down the toilet, or do I keep on going and see what happens next? We're gonna find out before this vlog is over today, guys. First, I want to give you some takeaways of my last 30 days. Let's get into it.
We were kind of surmising here if they sign a Cousins or they get somebody of that.
This is the second location I've been today to shoot this vlog. It's just too windy. It's too windy up here and it's too noisy. I don't know. I'll have to find somewhere quieter. Might have to shoot this whole thing from my garage or in my van or in my house. That's unfortunate because it's a little boring. But all these cool outdoor locations that I like are just, it's too windy today, man. The wind outside is making it pretty hard to record outdoors. I have to admit, last night when I was planning this day 31 vlog, I had high hopes. I had big plans to record at some locations outside to make it really cool. Unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait for another day. But we'll still make it cool. The important thing is that I give you guys these 31 takeaways from my last 30 days, 31 days by the time you guys see this, of daily vlogging. One thing that I've found kind of neat to do on my daily vlog is flipping my camera angle in my editor. If you have a video editor that allows you to just kind of flip the angle of your camera angle, reverse the angle. Like you see this switch over here, like it would reverse it to where this switch over here would be like over here on this side. Just kind of flip it like a mirror image. By doing that in my vlogs, when I'm doing long stretches of talking during just one shot like I am right now, by doing that every 5 to 7 seconds, it kind of like gives the illusion of a different camera angle. So it kind of allows your audience to kind of refocus their attention and just kind of make it feel like it's not stagnating, like it's not doing just the exact same thing and it just getting stale. That's one thing I've learned that's really kind of helped and kept me from having to do tons of different camera angles and saying the same thing over and over. Just kind of using the editor to flip the camera angle fairly frequently. So when you do these daily vlogs, you start out with this urge to want to document your whole day. You know, that's not my goal. It was never my goal to document my entire day. It takes too long, and you got all this footage for editing, and it takes a really long time to edit it. And it's almost like the shorter you want the vlog to be, the longer you spend editing it. What I would say is, if you want to do daily vlogging, a big takeaway for me is don't take too much footage. Take a few clips here and a few clips there. Take enough footage to tell a story. If you find yourself at the end of the day and you didn't take enough footage, it's okay. You can get some B-roll. You can go grab some stock footage. As long as you're telling the story and moving it forward, that's the important thing. Don't take too much footage. You're going to get bogged down in it. Next, I just want to say, look, B-roll is your friend. I say don't take too much footage, but when you're taking B-roll footage, that's a little bit different. Like if you're taking a shot of the ducks swimming across the river, or you're taking a shot of the traffic, or you're just doing a quick time lapse on, you know, the clouds in the sky or whatever, you can use that. You don't need too much of it. Don't take too much of it, but get a little bit of it every day. Get about. I usually try to get 3 or 4 B-roll shots every day that I can kind of fit into my vlog, just to kind of pad between my story scenes. It's very helpful, and it doesn't really take a long time to do it. Throughout the last 30 days of my daily vlog, I've made a point to try to shoot my vlogs even if I've used different locations I've never been to before. I've tried to make a point to always include certain locations reoccurring in my vlogs, like this garage, for instance. I've tried to use reoccurring themes in my vlogs so that I could give the backgrounds in my vlogs a sense of character, a sense of familiarity. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Doing just the daily vlog every day really isn't enough. I think that when you're doing the vlogs, it's important that each one has some kind of actionable content or some kind of straight entertainment value. And if you don't have actionable content or entertainment value in that episode of the vlog, you know, it's probably not going to do much for many people. Another great resource is just Google. You can choose to search in Google for ready-to-use commercial-free images, things that you can use commercially with modification, something that kind of fits into the story you're trying to tell. That can be extremely helpful. You know, a lot of times people get a little overwhelmed by the idea of trying to do a vlog every single day because they're constantly shooting video. It's like they live with their camera attached to them at the hip or something. To me, it hasn't really been like that. I think that the goal is to tell a story every day. Just a little story every day. And if you think about it, you probably tell stories every day anyway to your friends and to your family. The only difference is you're going to tell a little story to the internet every day. It's going to make it a lot less overwhelming. It's really just about moving the story forward, no matter how you do it, with video clips you take from the internet or from around town or pictures or whatever. It's really just about moving the story forward. When it comes to the story, as I was talking about, it's about conflict and resolution. You know, when we talk about telling a story every single day, it's really just about conflict and resolution. The fact of the matter is, we all experience conflict every single day. And we all kind of find resolution for that conflict every single day. You know, throughout these last 30 days, you guys have seen me have trouble with my website going down. You've seen me have trouble with failed launches. You know, you've seen me play with my kids. You've seen me do all kinds of crazy stuff over the last 30 days. And there's been a lot of conflict and resolution. And it just kind of repeats itself. And if you look at your day, every single day, you will find conflict and resolution, just like the conflict and resolution from some of the greatest stories that have ever been told of all time. So I think, to me, everybody has it in them to do a simple daily vlog. What if I have a really boring day, right? Over the last 30 days, all my days haven't been like diamonds. There have been some days where I just wanted to sit around and play video games and kind of research what the next move for my business was going to be. That's a pretty boring day to film, okay? Maybe you got to think of something really cool that happened to me in the past, and I want to talk about that story on the daily vlog. And why can't I use some stock footage or some pictures I find on the internet to help me tell that story? Why not? That's what I see, and that's what I think, and I think that's a great thing. You know, it's really just about telling a story every day. When you're doing a daily vlog, I've noticed there's definitely a feeling like you need to top what you've done before. You know, if yesterday I took the kids sled riding and that was cool, okay, now I feel like, well, I can't do that today. We did that yesterday. And that kind of opens the door to feeling like I always have to do something new every day. And that kind of opens the door to feeling like I always have to top myself every day, like some kind of invisible bar that keeps getting raised every single day. And I think, well, and I didn't even really notice that until I started daily vlogging, but it's definitely a real thing, and it's definitely something that's there. Luckily, at the beginning of this vlog, I set a few rules for myself, and one of those rules was I'm not going to feel like I need to top myself every single day. Actually, at the beginning of this vlog, I told people right off the bat, hey, my life's pretty boring. So I'm going to daily vlog, and some days might be boring. I make no promises except to update you guys every single day. And that's what I did. And by just throwing that out there in the very beginning and just owning it, it made it a lot easier, and it took the pressure off for me to feel like I needed to top myself every single day. But there was definitely a feeling there anyway that I wanted to try to top myself every day. I didn't do it. I didn't give in to that, because that is basically going to break my rule that I put in place for myself of not letting this vlog dominate my life. Because if you're trying to top yourself every day, eventually it's going to start to take over your life. Guys, it's not enough to vlog every single day, and that was a misconception that I had when I first started this thing. I thought you could vlog about almost anything, and if you were doing it every single day, you were going to start to build a subscribership. That's just not true. Since I've started this, I've been studying daily vlogs more and more. I found countless examples of people who've been daily vlogging for a long time, and they have a pretty small audience, not nearly as big as you think they would have for vlogging over a year or two. It's absolutely insane. But what I figured out was you need to go out there and find an audience for your daily vlogs. If you're putting some entertainment value in there or some educational value in there, you can go out there and find people who would care about that entertainment value or that educational value. But it's not enough to expect them just to find you. Guys, it's not about the equipment. A lot of people have asked me about the equipment I use and stuff like that for the vlog. I was doing YouTube videos before I started this daily vlog, and I just use the same stuff I used before. I have a mini tripod, I have a larger tripod, and I do all my videos with a simple iPod. Simple iPod. It cost me $200, just a simple iPod. I don't think the equipment that you use matters nearly as much as the story that you tell. One thing I will say, I think the audio is important. The audio does matter, but the audio on this simple little iPod has done pretty good. It's not the best, but as long as it's good enough to where people can hear you and understand you, and it's helping you move your story forward, I think it's good enough. Now, does good equipment help you? Sure. Good equipment can help you tell a better story, but a bad story is not going to be fixed with good equipment. You know, a few years ago when I was doing YouTube, and I saw a lot of channels going crazy, and then I saw my channels were doing okay. They were doing pretty good, but not as crazy as some of these channels. And I kind of got this misconception that, like, the people who are doing really good on YouTube, they're just really photogenic. They're really good looking, and that's why they're doing so well. Or this chick sticks her boobs out in the camera, and that's why she's doing so good. Or this dude runs around without a shirt on, and he's got he's cut and got a good physique, and that's why he does so good. But, look, I've found over and over again, especially studying these daily vlogs and doing this daily vlog over the last 30 days, I found example after example after example of people who aren't really very photogenic. They're just normal looking people, and in some cases they're pretty not what society would deem amazingly attractive or whatever, and they're doing really, really great. It's not about what you look like. That's not really what it's about. I've had a lot of people compliment me on some of the music that I've used in my YouTube vlogs over the last 30 days. A lot of the music you hear on my daily vlog has came from commercial-free places. One of my favorite places to find music loops and samples and stuff is this place called freesound.org. And it's completely free, and there's tons and tons and tons of public domain music there. One really big takeaway for me over this last 30 days was pace of video. If you look at some of the most successful YouTubers on the internet, it's about pace, right? One thing they all have in common, because all their vlogs and all of the stuff they do, it's all different. They're all in different areas and different niches. But one thing you'll notice, the most successful, they have amazing pace. If you watch their videos, the pace of it will move along at such a pace that keeps you engaged in the content. It doesn't stagnate for too long in one place. It moves along. They're all masters of pace. From Casey Neistat to Logan Paul to Gary Vee. They're masters of pace. I've noticed just vlogging every single day and just kind of seeing where they need to be cut and where the video needs a new angle or where things need to be broken up a little bit. The pace of the video, it's not something you're born with. It's not a talent. You know, this is something you have to practice. If you want to get good at the pace of a video, it's something you have to practice. You know, vlogging every day is not as hard as I thought it would be. You know, I've been wanting to do a daily vlog for about 2 years now. I've been doing YouTube for a while, but the last 2 years, I've been kind of thinking I'd like to try a daily vlog. But the idea of just vlogging every single day, like, just seemed way too overwhelming to me. And now that I've done it for 30 days, it was a limiting belief, man. It wasn't that hard. I think the key is to put limits on what you will and what you will not do in the very beginning. And if you put those limits in place, then you'll allow yourself to thrive within the parameters that you've set without letting the freaking thing dominate your life. I think that's the main fear that I had, was I didn't feel like a daily vlog. I couldn't afford to let a daily vlog dominate my life. I have a business to run. So that was my main fear, but putting some limits in place really helped. And what I found was it's just not as hard as I thought it was going to be. When I say the YouTube channel wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, it really is about me setting those boundaries. I set a boundary in place that I was not going to allow this thing to dominate my life. However, I knew I wanted my daily vlog to be more than just me sitting here talking to a camera. I knew I wanted to make it a little bit more entertaining than that. I wanted to make it a little bit more movie-like than that, a little bit more entertainment value than that. But I also wanted to have some cool educational content as well. How could I do all that without feeling like I need to raise the bar all the time, and without letting it dominate my life, and without letting it crash my business from messing with it all the time? How could I do that? And by asking those questions ahead of time and setting boundaries for myself in the beginning, as a problem solver, I found ways to work around those boundaries, and that helped a lot. So if you want to do daily vlogging, hey man, I think anybody can do it. Just set some boundaries for yourself in the beginning for what you want to do. We work well with boundaries, you guys. We work better as humans within boundaries than we have open, limitless options. Open, limitless options is generally bad for us humans, because the more options we have, the less action we take. Okay, one thing that's important, keep your camera with you throughout the day. I got a simple iPod, so it's very easy to keep it with me throughout the day. It's just in my pocket with my wallet. Although I keep it with me throughout the day, like I said, I don't feel the need to document my entire day. I just need a few clips here and a few clips there to move my story forward. Honestly, it would be fairly boring to document the whole day. And on top of that, it would be a monster to edit it. I know, because I've done it before. You end up with like this hour and a half of footage that nobody wants to watch of you documenting your whole day. It's nonsense. And trying to do that every single day is ridiculous. For me, it feels like the sweet spot for my vlogs have been between 5 and 10 minutes. Some of them have went over. But I noticed the longer I go, the better I get at pacing, the better I get at editing, the less longer ones I have. And there was no strategy to that. A couple of people asked me why I chose to do vlogs at this length. There was no strategy for it, you guys. I had boundaries to take a few clips here and a few clips there throughout the day to tell a story, and I just started ending up with these vlogs that were about 5 or 10 minutes long, and it felt really good when I was watching them back. The pace felt right, so that's just kind of what I've been ending up with. I'm really paying attention to pace. I'm not really paying attention to length. Currently, I have 61 subscribers on my vlog as I record this. I have a pretty big email list, you guys. I have not leveraged my email list for this vlog. I think once in my PS, I said, oh yeah, by the way, I started a vlog. You can check it out here. but that was in an email where I was actually promoting something else. So I haven't really leveraged my email list. Two reasons. Number one, it's out of niche. My email list is for internet marketing, make money online. My daily vlog is just about, my life as an entrepreneur. That's a little bit different. There's some crossover there. Some of those people might be interested, but a lot of them won't. One thing I have done is I have leveraged Facebook. I've been sharing my daily vlogs on Facebook, and I do think that's helped a little bit. Generally, that helps with views. It adds a nice little kick in the pants to my view count on my daily vlogs when I share it on Facebook and in my Facebook group. So I would recommend doing that. One of my initial challenges for doing a daily vlog was the fact that I was going to be documenting my days, and I was going to be telling a little bit of a story every day, but I knew that my family was a pretty big part of my day. So how do I really tell a daily story if I want to talk about my life without including my family? Because I didn't want to put my kids on camera, and I didn't want to put my wife on camera. I didn't feel like it was fair to them. So my compromise for that, my solution for that was to put the audio of my family on camera. And, and they were okay with that. The audio was fine. So that was the compromise that worked really well for me. The people watching the vlog seemed to like it pretty good. I even had a couple people tell me, hey, I like the fact that you just put the audio of your family on the vlog. It almost like it adds this mysterious element to it or something. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I wasn't trying to be mysterious. I really was just trying to solve a problem. I didn't want to put them on camera. I didn't want to do that to them. I wasn't trying to turn our life into a reality show. But sometimes the story that I needed to tell on my vlog, it did include my family. So my compromise for that was audio, and it worked out really good. So that might be an option for you. So what I found is that the amount of watch time that you are getting is actually far more important than the number of subscribers you have. Matter of fact, YouTube, when you release a new video, they're not going to show it to all your subscribers. They're going to show it to a percentage of your subscribers, and then based off of how that percentage reacts to your video and what those metrics look like as far as like watch time and engagement, that's going to have them decide if they want to show it to more of your subscribers. So it kind of starts with like this small little section YouTube shows it to, and then it expands and it expands the better the metrics are on your video. So if we look at it like that, then it's really important now that in your vlogs you have some kind of value there, either entertainment value or educational value. And it's also important that you're kind of trying to find people who are interested in that value. Throughout the last 30 days, I've used a free online tool called canva.com, canva.com, to do the thumbnails for my vlog. I've tried to make all the thumbnails for my vlog look extremely similar, so that they seemed very congruent with each other, and there was like a synergy to it. And I was just trying to promote the idea for people to watch more than one episode, and that's why I did that. I did make them different. Each one was different but the same, if that makes sense. They had different pictures in them and different titles and wording in them, but the color scheme was exactly the same, and the pattern structures for everything was the same. So that's how I did the thumbnails. It was very strategic, and I do think it worked, and I do think it helped get people to watch more than one episode. I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys this, but obviously titles make a big difference. When I use titles that, kind of insinuate that I'm going to teach you something, like 17 things I learned over the last 17 days of vlogging or whatever, those videos seem to do really, really well. Also titles that insinuate that I'm getting ready to do something interesting, like, hey, I'm getting ready to shave this wild bird's nest off my face or whatever. Something that insinuates you're going to get to watch me do something weird or crazy. Those video titles seem to do really well. So essentially, it's kind of the same thing we were saying before. If your title insinuates some kind of education or some kind of entertainment, that does better than just random titles that don't really insinuate much. Like the last one I did yesterday was called The Blower Resistor, right? That doesn't insinuate much of anything. There's a little mystery to it maybe, but it doesn't really insinuate much. And it didn't do nearly as well as the vlog I titled, I'm getting ready to shave this wild bird's nest off my face. So titles make a difference. Numbered vlogs. Every single episode of my daily vlog, I numbered it. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I believe that numbered vlogs promote binge watching. You know, we live in a Netflix world right now where people are used to streaming services and they're used to being able to watch like the entire TV series in a couple of days. Now, over the past 30 days, I can't tell you how many people have told me, hey man, I just got caught up on your daily vlog. Like they watched all the episodes, which is amazing to me. So I think part of that is numbering your episodes, day 1, day 2, day 3, or vlog 1, vlog 2, vlog 3. And that really kind of inspires people to try to binge watch them a little bit. That'll really help your channel watch time. When it comes to SEO for my daily vlog, guys, it has been almost non-existent. I've titled my vlog, and then I've cut and pasted that title into the description. Then I've cut and pasted that description into the tag. So there's been like one title, one little phrase for description, and one tag. And it's been the exact same thing. And then I made a playlist called My Daily Vlogs, and every one of my vlogs go into that playlist. And that's pretty much all I've done for SEO so far. So I pretty much ignored SEO, and it hasn't stopped my vlog from growing over the last 30 days. Could it have grown more if I paid attention to SEO more? I don't really know. I think it could have grown more if I would have paid attention to education and entertainment-based titles more. That's what I believe. Another thing I've tried to do every single day, you guys, is when I put up a vlog, I try to ask a question in the comment section for people that relates to whatever's going on in my daily vlog. Sometimes it works. When you're doing this daily vlog, I think it's very important to time block some time for editing every single day. And this is probably one of the most important things you can do. If you've committed to doing a daily vlog, make sure you let your family and your friends know, hey, at 9 o'clock tonight, that's my time for editing. Between 9 and 10:30, I'm editing. That's my editing time to just edit this thing down and get it uploaded. You know, and if you have blocked off that time, you're good to go, man. But if you haven't blocked off any time to edit a daily vlog, your chances of failure are much greater because you're going to be doing other things, man. You're going to go watch a movie, or you're going to go out with your friends that night, or you're going to do this, or you're going to do that. But if you actually schedule a little bit of time every single day to edit this thing, then your chances of success are far, far greater. One thing I've found is that I can get away with more when it comes to copyrighted material. Like, several times over the last 30 days, I've put in like little clips of movies that are straight copyrighted in my vlog. I put in little clips of songs that are straight copyrighted in my vlog, but my videos are not monetized. So YouTube doesn't really seem to care. They just let it go. Now the good news is, if YouTube ever gets mad about one of those copyrighted things, I have all my vlogs saved on my hard drive. I can always just take that one down, redo it with a new clip that's not copyrighted, and re-upload it. Now, the thing is, I'm interested in producing a piece of art with my vlogs. Something entertaining and something somewhat educational and something cool, and it's kind of a hobby for me. It is kind of an experiment, and I want to see what it can do if I just do it every single day. I just want to see what it's going to do. Now, what I will say is, when this vlog takes off, if it takes off, if I even leave it open, if I get to a place where I'm going to monetize it, number one, I'm never going to monetize the videos with copyrighted material. That's the first thing. Never even going to try to do that, all right? And the second thing is, once I monetized that channel, I would stop using copyrighted material. That's not really cool. I'm not interested in profiting off of anyone else's copyrighted material. I'm just using it in the same way that people do reaction videos on their on their YouTube channels. I'm just using it. The one time YouTube said, no, you can't do that, is when I tried to use a clip from Studio Ghibli's Howl's Moving Castle. I tried to use a clip from Howl's Moving Castle, and YouTube was like, nope, that can't happen. So I had to redo it without that clip. But other than that, they haven't given me any trouble. The farther I go into it, though, probably the less I will use copyrighted material. It's kind of a gray area, man. It's probably not the best idea to do it. I've been doing it just because I think it's cool and it moves my story along. I don't plan on profiting off of it. I'm not profiting off of it. My videos are not monetized. I'm just using it straight just to move my stories along because I happen to like those clips and those songs. So, and guys, probably the biggest thing that I've taken away from the last 31 days of this daily vlog is that you don't have to go on these amazing trips, or you don't have to do these outrageous things. You don't have to be like extremely entertaining to the max to build a following with a daily vlog. Many of us, including myself, you know, how I felt before was that we just couldn't do what was required to do a daily vlog because we don't, you know, go to Bermuda on the weekends, or we don't, you know, cliff dive, you know, on the weekends, or, you know, we don't skate on electronic skateboards or whatever. You know, whatever you see people doing, you know, many of us feel like we can't do a daily vlog because we don't do anything nearly that entertaining in our lives. What I found is that's just not true. The fact is, the idea of a daily vlog is just about telling stories, right? And we all can tell a story every day. And the reason we can do it is because at the heart of it, a story is about conflict and resolution. And what I've found over the last 30 days is that every single day I'm experiencing some kind of conflict and some kind of resolution. Sometimes it's as simple as, you know, my wife's car breaking down. Like yesterday, I needed to fix something in her car. You know, that was a conflict and a resolution. A few weeks ago, my website got shut down, and I had to fix that. Conflict, resolution. Not too long ago, my launch crashed. Conflict, resolution. You know, conflicts are presented, and how do I resolve them? You know, and we all deal with that as human beings every day. The question is, you know, what stories do you want to let the rest of the world know about? That's the question. Because I think we all have it in us to tell a story and to build an audience with these daily vlogs. I think they're an amazing tool to build audience. So now the question I've been asking myself is, do I want to keep on doing the daily vlog? And the fact of the matter is, the daily vlog has been an experiment for me. I wanted to know what was possible. I wanted to push myself and see if I could do 30 days of this daily vlog, and what would happen if I did 30 days. How big of an audience could I build? Would it matter? And what I found is, I just don't think 30 days is enough time to get the data that I need. I need more time. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take this sucker for 60 days, and if I can make it to 60 days, I'd like to take it to 100 days. And if I can get to 100 days of daily vlogging, I'll consider that a major success. My ultimate goal is 1 year, 365 days. But if I can take this sucker to 60 days, that's another 30 days from now, and I'm still having fun, then I'll keep on going and I'll see if I can take it to 100. So I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to take this thing for another 30 days. We're going to take this sucker to day 60, and on day 61, I'll give you guys more takeaways from doing it for another 30 days. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. That's a wrap. I hope you guys have had fun, and I hope you learned something from this daily vlog today. It's not exactly what I had planned for today. I wanted to go out to some cool locations to shoot this, but it just wasn't in the cards because of the weather. That's okay. We improvise, we adapt, we overcome. I hope you guys are doing amazing out there. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody.